lovers. How are you guys? I got a great news for you. Paramount Pictures released the best movie in the history. We're talking about The Godfather that is released in 4K HDR. So I have here the trilogy of The Godfather with the Coppola restoration. But you know guys, it has some problems in the image quality. It was filmed, the first series, in 1972, and by now they made some kind of restoration. This was mind-blowing for me because I thought the restoration will be awesome. So I rewatched, guys, the 4K movies of The Godfather. The result is are okay, but I'm not convinced about the restoration. The quality, it's a little bit raised, but it's not what I expected from the Paramount Picture, being a great movie studio. So I found a technical problem on the second movie of The Godfather, filmed in 74, I think, in the part 2. It's a detail that I didn't saw people discuss. It's a mistake in the cinematography to leave an object seen on the actually film. An object was dropped somewhere, and I will tell you exactly where is the problem, and I will show you. But first I want to talk about the picture quality. And guys, I'm not sure I will insert samples of the actual movie because I will get a copyright strike. I was expected to use a lot of artificial intelligence to remake the scenes, and they told in their restoration that they use some kind of, but I don't see improvements. I see only improvements at colors, at the close colors. The HDR, it's very slim. The HDR effect, it's light. It's a light HDR effect. The resolution, it's bad that it has a lot of grain, but in our days they could make and they could appeal to studios that can make artificial intelligence and recreate scenes. You saw what you can do with the Warner Brothers that did with the movie in 2001, even in 2001, with The Lord of the Rings, which was another awesome Oscar winner. And those production studios, the New Light Cinema or Wing Nut Films, could make, in my opinion, without any difficulties, the restoration needed for this movie. Because from the year 1972, it passed 50 years of this great Godfather movie, which had a lot of winning, a lot of Oscars. Returning to the image quality, the grain is massive. You have a lot of noise which can be reduced, and there are softwares, there are a lot of softwares that can reduce that noise of the image and maintain. They have the best softwares and artificial intelligence and programs and machines that could do this. We're not talking about small studios that make Bollywood movies. We're talking about the biggest studios, the Hollywood studios that exist until this day. And that noise of the image, the background noise, it's still there. It reduced just small pieces of it. So I'm not satisfied with the image quality. I like that it's different. It's an upgrade. I don't know if it's more than an upscaling from full HD, but I was expecting more. From 2022, the technology have evolved, and I'm repeating myself, the artificial intelligence must be prime for restoring this video. So what is the mistake, guys? In the second part of The Godfather is a big problem in cinematography is not ever allowed that problem. They effectively drop an object on the film, and in the restoration, in 4K restoration, after 50 years, that object is still there. I saw it in this Coppola restoration full HD, and I saw it in the part 2 It's on the black levels, it's very difficult to see it if you are not paying attention. It's 3 seconds in the film. If you are not paying attention, will pass very rapidly and you will ignore it. But for a lot of movie critics or for the movie fanatics will see this mistake. It's not about the story, it's not about the quality, it's just an object. And if you see it now, and I will put it to the screen, if you see it now, the object appears, and I believe, I'm not sure about this, I believe it's a special part that will combine 2 cut films. Because, you know, in the past, the films, when you make a movie, the films was cutted physically, cutted. And you have to combine those parts of the film. That part is on the actually film. And you can see it, it's black and are in the dark frame, in the dark side of the screen. So I brought into the attention this mistake. It's not allowed, like I said. There are a lot of mistakes in the movie. You can see the crew's reflection into the car's mirrors or the windshield or the side glass. And I don't believe these are very important. You cannot notice, or 1 or 2 seconds you can see the crew, and enthusiasts of film or critics saw these problems. But I think when you drop an object and you will see it in an image, or it glued, I think, on the film, on the actual film, it's a problem. I don't know exactly if the artificial intelligence could remake the entire scene digitally, because it's very difficult. I think it's possible in my knowledge. You know, in the Photoshop you can take from the surroundings and copy the information where you want from the surroundings. In the film, that piece of combining those 2 films is large. And this is what I'm saying. I'm not sure that could make recreating the scene digitally to remake this mistake. I'm sure that they saw this mistake. It's impossible not to see this big mistake, and I think they could not do anything to restore it. So guys, I recommend you to watch the 4K movie. I recommend you to see it restored. I want to believe that they could make a better job, and after a couple of years to release another set of copies of a better video like this. It was best to release it now when they released all the Blu-rays, the 4K Blu-rays. But if the people will be unsatisfied with the results, you will see a lot of bad comments for the restoration, because the people who love this movie are buying the 4K format for a great restoration, not for an upscaling. So I'm hoping Paramount Picture will make something with this movie, because it's a movie of my soul. I exposed this problem, and I exposed a lot of problems in our videos, guys. You can subscribe that button, because some problems were solved even from big manufacturers like Samsung, which they solve problems. And I have to say, the Magix company listened to me and solved a lot of problems for you guys, because it appeared on our channel where we have an audience. We have you to thank, guys. Without you, this weekly show will not be possible. And start commenting this video. Tell me if I'm right, if I'm wrong. I don't know. It's some kind of other video that review for a product. And please tell me your thoughts. I'm very curious. What is that object? Please tell me, what do you think it is? Thank you for watching. As always, you got to love technology, because technology is part of our lives. Have a great day, guys. See you. Bye.